Our government continues with its efforts to improve the ease of doing business in South Africa. We want to enable investors to promote and operate their businesses in a manner that will enable them to pursue various opportunities in various sectors of the economy. We look forward to seeing more Nigerian companies investing in South Africa. In fact, we want to see Nigerian products on the shelves of South African shops. Our efforts to create a favorable environment include our simplified visa process for Nigerian business people to travel to South Africa. Qualifying Nigerian business people can be granted a 5-year multiple entry visa. In addition, tourists from Nigeria are now able to apply for a visa without even submitting a passport. We expect that this 11th session of our Binational Commission will enable us to consolidate cooperation in a number of other areas.
Hello everybody, welcome to the Controversial Podcast. My name is Eja Mutemana. Thank you for joining me. It is a wonderful day on this episode. By the way, I just want to say this is a spectacular news, a wonderful news for all the Nigerians living to South Africa, despite of the fact that Nigerians are the most hated foreigners in South Africa right now. And majority of black South Africans, my brothers, would wish Nigerians could pack and leave. However, they are proven to be wrong, because now the number one citizen is actually inviting them. And inviting them what? It's saying they don't even need to submit a passport if they want to visit South Africa when they apply for a visa. You know what does this mean? They cannot even be denied a visa to come. Also, they said products from Nigeria, like these things you eat in Nigerian restaurants, Nigerian foods and what, they need to get to the shelves of South Africa. You know what does that mean? No matter how we as people don't get along with one another, there are people who understand the importance of working with your own brothers. No matter how bad they are or how good they are, in working with them is beneficial. And I think the president realized he cannot rely on white people that much. This one proves that you can only rely on your brothers. You can only rely on people of your skin color. You can only rely on people that you know. This part of the fact that you do not agree with them. But I think the president has started realizing that many of the things that probably Nigerians are accused of is just propaganda. And they are bigger fishes into the fish tank than Nigerians. Otherwise, he wouldn't have just slapped the rest of my South African brothers on the face and bring Nigerians knowingly that they hate Nigerians so much. You know what I mean? So, yeah, it's wonderful news for Nigerians, and we would like to see more African countries get more of this. We need goods that are manufactured in the rest of Africa. The way goods that are manufactured in South Africa goes into Africa, the rest also can come to South Africa, and maybe we can contain some of the animals. If you know very well, most of the foods in Nigeria, most of the foods in DRC and the other countries are not genetically modified, which means if their products, their food and stuff start getting to the shelves of South Africa, we're going to limit a lot of cancers, we're going to limit a lot of unnecessary diabetes and diseases, because the majority of food that people are eating in South Africa that are manufactured with the West, yeah, they taste nice and good and everything, but they're genetically modified, which means they make people sick anyway. So having to turn into some of the foods that are in the continent, Southern Africa is very affected because of the food that people are eating. So bringing the food from the West Africa, East Africa, Central Africa, if it gets to the shelves here in South Africa, eventually we're going to limit many diseases. I know many people will bet to differ, but it is the reality though.